Okay. I'm just trying to configure a little bit behind the scenes here before I get started. Almost ready. Just gotta advertise one more place. Alright. So, I believe... Wait. Okay, there we go. Never mind, I heard myself. You gotta mute it now. Alright. So I think all the sound is working properly. If anything is weird, I guess let me know, because I haven't changed settings too much. I did play a little bit of this already, but I don't really want to start over just for the sake of the stream, so I'm going to continue from where I'm at. And let me just... Alright, let me just pull up OBS on the other side here. Okay, we should be good, I think. I don't really remember where I have to go. I think I have to find the Mirror of Ra, or at least learn about it. Is this S video? No, it's actually the, I always get them screwed up. Composite, right? Is that the one red, yellow, and white? Or is that component? I always get them confused. It's using the... I usually call it RCA. Anyway, it's using that to that cheapo HDMI converter. Then that's plugged into the capture card. Okay, composite, yeah. So then it's plugged into the HDMI converter, then to the capture card, which then goes to the PC. So yeah, I think I feel like it looks pretty good. I gotta loot. That's what I need to do first. Because that's what you do when you find a new town. In any RPG. The one weird thing about having this set up is my capture card is called a Mira box. And so when I set that up through OBS, for some reason it reads the audio device as the Yeti microphone. I don't know exactly why that is, but it seems to be working. I don't know if it's just a screw up with the name, because obviously it's not using my microphone as an audio device for the game. To become right, yeah. I know there's something about becoming visible. I guess I just have to actually get to that part, because I stopped when I arrived here, and the last thing I remember doing before that was the king was telling me about having to find the mirror, or the soldier, that the captain of the guard, whatever. One of those two. Doesn't seem to be able to see you. Yeah, well, that's kind of an ongoing problem. There's not any... Now, wait a minute. Nothing worth reading. No, not yet. I vow to find them. I wasn't really looking at guides aside from like, what was it, like Mike's RPG site or whatever, where it gives you just a basic a basic idea of where to go, but doesn't really give you many details. Wait, I can play the coin slots? Oh, this is a bad idea. You don't have any coins. No, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, Patty's party planning place. Because we love our alliteration and Simpsons references. People will argue that that's better though, so you can't say anything. Man, I realized that I have not streamed in such a long time. That was probably a bad move. But I don't know. I had to wait to get this stuff, and then I was kind of just totally indecisive. That, and I was also starting to enjoy just like playing games by myself again, which is not conducive to streaming. What did I just say yes to? God, is that you? Sorry, I shouldn't play around with that guy's feelings. Iron Claw, hey. Wait, who uses... No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, you can equip it, but I don't know what the stats are. And the problem is that... Okay, wait, so his attack is 56. Hold on. I have to be careful because there's that stupid glitch where if you go to the multi-stat screen or whatever the hell it's called, the info screen, it can glitch on you. Oh, so the Iron Claw is better by 2. Alright, I guess I'll let him use it then. No, we're not doing we're not doing localized name changes, damn it. Did I go up here already? No. Where is everybody? Maybe I should go over to that staircase. Oh. Oh. Now wait a minute. Totally missed the bookshelf. How come nobody has anything worth reading? Why do you guys have such horrible taste in literature? Can I read this little note? Oh, okay, there we go. Discount woodworking. Well, I'm not really in the market for any. Wait, hold on a sec. They fit the vibe better. That's what I heard. How can you argue with that? Oh, okay. We're going in circles now. I thought there was somebody... Hold up. He only stole a little money. No big deal. Wait, where is that? I gotta get back to that other area. I think. I've talked to most everybody. Yeah, I skipped the DS versions because of the all the accent stuff. And now they're super expensive and I will never buy them anyway. How come there's nobody talking about the mirror? I could have sworn, I don't think I saved, but I could have sworn that when I came here there was somebody that mentioned the mirror when I talked to him, and now I have not found that person. The innkeeper does not let you stay for free. There was the other town where you could sneak in and stay for free, but no such luxury here, I guess. Okay, I feel like I've talked to everybody. Wait, maybe I didn't go in here though. I don't know what that sound was. Wait a second. I'll escort you. Where the More people. How about you? You gonna let me ride the boat? Probably not. Just a question mark. We got Metal Gear Solid style reactions in a game that was made before Metal Gear Solid, so it totally makes sense, guys. Wait, I went in here before, yeah. How come her door was closed again and nobody else's was? Okay, back to the casino again. This is not... No casino until we're visible, apparently. That's kind of sad. This is discrimination against the invisible. Okay, where did the mayor go off to? I saw him when I entered the town. Where's the tubby bastard now? No, that's the... Perhaps he went inside. No? Okay, wait. Wait. Maybe we are getting somewhere. Story stuff is happening. Is she poisoning her or something? Oh no! Wait a sec, that's the dog's dinner. Oh no, that's just terrible. Well, that was disturbing. At least he recovered. Sandy goes to prison. I think that's like the white version of Medea goes to jail. It's that bitch Amanda. She's evil. Alright, we need to go to her house and piss in her food or something. Give her some Indian style cuisine. Nobody saw. You guys, you gotta pay attention. I'm right here. Alright. I'm assuming we have to go see Amanda now. Oh, there we go. Here's the Mirror of Rod, the conversation that I was talking about. I don't know how I missed that. Here she is. Okay. No, today is not a great day. There are conspiracies. I don't know, I guess we'll go back to the mayor again. Damn. Okay, I'm missing something, I guess. Got the dog. Can't talk to Sandy. What a beautiful woman recently arrived here in town. Okay, well now you have my interest. Must find pretty lady. Not in jail though. And you guys are annoying. Okay, man, am I tired of running around this town. Is she here? No. Is she here? Gonna fall asleep looking for this lady. Okay, there she is. I see her. Yes, I'm here. Okay, I better save after all this. Yes, we should do that. "25 minutes of nothing already. Wait, should I? I think I'm low on magic points, so I'll pay. Eh, 13 of them. But it's Dragon Quest. You need your full magic points when you go off on an adventure. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way and save on 2 slots. No save states here. Outside of town. Where is she? Oh. What is she gonna do to us? Oh, I paid for the inn before we left. Well, that's alright. It's not going to stop me from looting her house. Star Fragment. I don't know what it is, but it sounds cool. You know, I downloaded it a long time ago. I don't remember from where. But it's then I put it on it's on the FX pack. Cave of Dream Seeing. Shall we go? Wait, was I not paying attention to where the cave was? I don't. Oh no. What did I do? Yeah, I've seen that, and I actually considered getting some. I don't know. Maybe I still will at some point, even though that kind of defeats the purpose. I wanted to make sure that I'm getting a well-made cartridge though, because I thought that I read that some people use like poor quality ones, and it can potentially like short circuit your system or something to that effect. I like the ones that come with like a box and manual and stuff though. should I? No, I don't need to heal. Ooh. Let's see how the Iron Claw does. Not that much better than the kick. I get to go down here now? There better be something good. Nope, just a man. I mean, I don't know if there's something around here on the floor, but I'm not going to go and search every single spot. Wait, can I rest again? Is that possible, please? No? Come on, Grandma. I burned through quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go back to the town. And heal myself. Also, how come she doesn't help me in combat yet? That's not fair. Okay, I'm not gonna save again. Man, I want to be able to change classes. Do they have... There is a class system in this, isn't there? I mean, the shrine exists, so I'm assuming that's what it's for. Where's the cave? I'm getting killed by Namekian fairies. Oh wait, I got a bunch of medical herbs. Let's use one of those. Right? Okay, hold on. Let me do some inventory stuff here. I wish that when you went through your stuff like this, it didn't take you all the way back out every time. I gotta admit, that's a little bit obnoxious. They could have done... Oh, son of a bitch, that's not what I meant to do. I pressed down again, it did not... The button's stuck. It's my excellent controllers, I guess. I don't know what beauty plants do. I haven't tried using them yet. Okay, let's get rid of the small metal in the sack. We go. What else? We got a fur hood. Is a fur hood better than a wooden hat? I feel like it would be. Oh, so it's pretty far, or... I don't even know if I can clip it. Cannot. Okay. Stone axe. Alright, I'm gonna take at least one for now. Ah, crap, it didn't kill him. Also, what does the style stat do? Is that anything important? Oh crap. Those actually hit pretty hard. We were just following orders. Oh man. Style competition. Oh, that could be the cave. Oh, crap. This is not good. Especially with defense lowered. Okay, yeah, I kind of had that going a little bit earlier, but now it's kind of, I'm a little bit mix and match, I guess. Because I got a bronze shield instead of the scale shield with the scale armor. I mean, yeah, this was the last Super NES Dragon Quest game, or I guess Super Famicom if you want to be nitpicky about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, what year? What year was Dragon Quest VI? Now I'm drawing a blank. Was this 95? Oh, very end of 95. Okay. No, not talk. I need my menu so I can use items. No wonder they gave so many herbs. I'm getting my ass kicked here. See, I feel like I feel like I skipped something important. I want to miss treasure. No, there were definitely no Type A's in there. That was a more than good enough remake. I don't know. Like, why couldn't we have just got that version? Come on, it can't be a health spring. Is that too much to ask? The third character there. Is there any character better than the other, or is it just class and equipment? Yeah, I mean, I liked him okay enough. I don't know how I feel about the graphics. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I feel like it clashes. I do like in 2 that you can get the other princess to join the party. That's kind of cool. When you switch classes, how does that work with magic? Do you get to keep everything, or like, is it still the same where it's just you cut half your HP and stats but keep skills? I also wish they would have gone the extra mile and like actually shown your characters in battle doing the attacks rather than, you know, just switching back and forth from that and first person. Not that I have a problem with first person, obviously, since I'm playing these, but it's kind of like it's a weird middle ground between the two, when they could have just made it a little bit more animated with the new character graphics. I don't really see much of a benefit in, like, seeing my character briefly. It tells you what goes... Oh, okay. Alright. Dragon Quest IX is another one I want to play again soon. It's been a really, really long time. I mean, I guess since it came out, I played the hell out of it until I got like really high level, and then since there was only one save slot, I never played again. Of course, now in the era of emulation, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, jeez. This is not good. I might actually have to leave and go buy more healing items if this keeps up. Oh, you get more classes. Okay. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Oh. Crap. That's really bad. Okay, I'm actually gonna run. Because I don't know if, like... Okay, if both of your characters get paralyzed, do you get a game over? Like in the other... hybrid skills. I guess when I play 7, it's gonna have to be the PS1 version. Just another staircase down. A mud doll. That sounds like a slur. He danced a strange jig. Look at him shucking and jiving. Okay, wait a minute. Not just attacks, but strikes violently. Who are these slime knights? How does monster recruiting work? Is it by chance or Where it's like in 5 where the monster will just join you after battle? Or do you actually have to do something? Oh dear. We are taking a beating. Monster Tamer. Is it worth using? Okay. Well, hold on a sec here. Damn it, they're stealing my magic points. I'm not even... It's like I was saving them for healing, and now I'm getting them stolen anyway. Heal us all. That's a good spell. A fur mantle. See, I think I might want to go back and look because I feel like I missed a... Oh, jeez. Can we kill those guys before they cast more fireball? Apparently not. Well, I might as well use some MP since I'm getting it robbed from me anyway. Oh. Hello. Alright, let's take some more. Oh wow, no character class learns that. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, regardless, here we go. Okay, right, so there's only one enemy. Let's do Copper Sword. Oh, crap, that's bad. So I have no way. No way to boost my defense. Ouch. Think I can get away with one more? Oh, I bet not. That'll teach me to gamble. Alright, well, while I'm on the way out, I can at least look and see if I passed up a treasure there. I gotta re-equip the boomerang. The boomerang. When you throw it, it says things like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And what do you mean you can't afford a house? Stop making excuses. I'm looking at the TV. I have my two monitors hooked up, so I have the monitor that's right next to the TV to look at chat. It's kind of a messy, just give him a firm handshake, yeah. Kind of a messy setup right now, but it works, I guess. There's like a slight, I mean, it's not actually not that bad. You could do, it's doable for an RPG, I think, but I think there's a slight delay between the screens, maybe. Wait, how'd I miss that? Bronze knife. I don't know if that's better. Plus, it's just, the TV screen is way bigger. Oh, metal slime. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful. Yeah, it's a little messy. It's not too bad because I have that L-shaped desk and it has these undershelves. So I have the Super Famicom on the shelf directly under the CRT, and then the wire for the split wire goes behind the desk, so it's not exactly out in the open, but yeah, it can easily get cluttered up. I'll take a picture of it or something after I tidy up the desk a little bit. Because I have some remotes, I have a bag of cough drops and when I say remotes, there's like 5 remotes in front of me currently. It's a little bit ridiculous. Then there's the Switch on the dock, digital camera, computer speakers, capture card. Oh yeah, the Sega Saturn is sitting here in front of the monitor. I think I'm gonna put that on the shelf below the Super Famicom. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. Is it just because of the cables? I can't believe I beat my the first metal slime I ever encountered in this game with a critical. That is surprising. That is not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting I'd get like one hit in maybe and he'd run away. Well, they make wireless controllers for just about everything now, don't they? I have those. I replaced my Super Nintendo controllers with those Hyperkin models, and they feel pretty authentic, and the wire I think is like 10 feet long, so it's pretty good. Kit to turn Super Famicom controllers into wireless ones. Oh jeez. Baby Goyle. That could be taken two different ways. Shut it down. The Goyles know. Hornets. Hell in my children's game? What's wrong with you? Where's all the comedy and whimsy? Where are my puns? Ooh, free copper sword. We like those. Wait, okay. I already went down there. So far the dungeons have been fairly straightforward. Okay, now I have to find... Oh wait, no I don't. Because we can cast Return. Ha! Oh yeah, I was already at the shrine. This lady's always taking a rest. She's never... Every time we show up, oh, I need to take a nap. Sharp pains. Nether needles or something. I don't know. secret. We don't like those. Now I kind of wonder what they are called for the Dragon Quest VI DS version. Busy bees, buzzing bees, hyped hornets. All right, we definitely need to buy. We definitely need to buy stuff. Let's see if the man will talk to us. Oh man, I don't know why I'm so tired. Tower of Mirrors across the Western Sea. Sounds like the Mirror of Ra to me. Alright. Oh wait, what does she do? Let's see. She has a bronze knife and a silk robe. However, okay, hold on. Give her the fur hood too. Oh no. Oh, but a silver tiara. You know what? We're not gonna switch, I don't think. I like that better. What does a gold ring even do? Oh, just defense. Alright, let's see. What is a star fragment? Is that... It's equipable, but it doesn't necessarily do anything? I don't know. Or just nothing that they tell me that what else am I looking for? Oh, shield, right. Can this woman... I was gonna say bitch, but you can't say that. We all know how very sensitive I am. Oh, she can have a pot lid, though. Oh, but it takes down her style. Wow, they did. Okay. That is kind of surprising. See, that's what I don't understand. It's like there's no real rhyme or reason. They're so inconsistent in their inconsistency. Wait, can we free Sandy now that we're visible? Is that... I feel like we need to speak our minds here. Hey, that's a very good quote there. It's like, that's the Dragon Ball dub fans right there. It's not too late. What are you talking about? Get your ass dressed and go find her. Yes, I came to you in a dream. On the very rare occasions that I still see usernames that have MGTOW in them, it's like... I don't know, it feels like you're seeing a blast from the past, a forgotten time. MGTOW. What about MGTOW? MGTOW! MGTOW! Alright, Turtles in Time. MGTOW's in Time. Lee counts that at atheist. Yeah, that's so stupid. Lady, you didn't bother me with your problems. We know you're a criminal, though. You poisoned that poor dog. I could get that, but what of my style, you know? It's only 4 defense. I don't really feel like it's worth it. What I really need is an item shop, though. I don't want to come right back in there. Okay, is there no item shop in this town? Alright, well, before we answer that question, Hassan, we are going to that place where the people were looking for you. Oh, come on. Don't be so picky. Please go outside and talk to me there. What I like, I have not decided yet. Ooh, Thorn Whip. I hope not. Chain Sickle. Hell yeah. That's kind of expensive, though. Yes, I'm on too quickly. How did I lose a style point? I guess I'll buy 1 chain sickle, I think. See, my problem is I like damaging multiple monsters too much, and so now I feel like I'm be stuck with the boomerang for longer than I should. Alright, let's sell 1 copper sword. I surely purchased it. Really? I didn't notice. Okay, we're gonna saw the bronze knife. I guess I don't need the iron claw either. It was nice while we had it. But it's time to part ways. Are you sure you wish to part ways with your iron claw? Yes, sir. Bamboo spear. Yeah, it's not worth anything, really. Okay, I think we're done here. I also realized I never equipped this, so... actually, you know what? Maybe I should sell the... Maybe I should sell the copper sword and get the chain sickle and just swap it out like I do. Maybe. I mean, I guess, are these his parents? Of course, there's some weird stuff going on here. Oh yeah, Barbara, not relatable at all. Never heard that name before. I had a manager named Barbara once. She was kind of bitchy though. She replaced the actual cool female manager that I had before that. They sent her to another department, and so when I left that job, I went over to the other department and used the other manager for a reference instead. Let's see. Okay, so I guess we can leave now, but oh yeah, I'm gonna go on the ferry, I guess. Nope, this is the prison. Wrong way. Good lord. Okay. How about now? Oh, really? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you're like 50 gold. Oh, by the way, that's per person. That's not fair. I didn't even want this girl to join the party. Why do I have to pay her way? Welcome, friends. We've never met you before. This guy looks like a Weeble Wobble or something. It's a little west and north of here. Okay. Traveling nun. Just what we needed. Yeah, it really gives them a lot more character, and I'm so tired of hearing that. Every single time, it's like the same thing over and over and over. Wow, people are so dumb. Man, I wish... people are so dumb. Okay, so this is crazy. It's okay to say Western... It's okay to say Western fans are a problem, but if you specify subsets of people that are generally involved in that issue, then you're the bad guy. Remember, you can talk about the issue, but don't get too specific. That's a problem. You only care about cartoons and video games. No, retard. That's what you people are arguing for. Which, by the way, your cartoons and video games aren't going to exist when Japan turns out like the USA Part 2. I don't know if you realize that, but so maybe, you know, get on board with actual issues. Honestly, I think people whose politics are dependent on, will my medium of entertainment be intact? Like, that's the most important thing in the world, are retarded and should not have rights. That's my take of the evening. No voting, no rights, you're a retard. Too stupid to be involved in any important conversation. And look, I'm not saying entertainment and, like, art are not important parts of culture, but if you're gonna concede everything else and your big issue is, like, cartoons and video games, you've already lost. As if that's going to survive a Marxist communist takeover. Yeah, you know, they love freedom of art and creativity. Well known for it, in fact. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that too. It's like, I don't really need to worry about that in the sense that I have more entertainment than I could ever truly need. Yeah, some new stuff once in a while is pretty decent, but I could live without it. This whole thing of like, oh, I just want cartoons to be cool, guys. Yeah, well, okay. I mean, that's a nice thing, but that's a luxury. That's a luxury that you don't have when your culture is destroyed. It's just like a lot of it is this whole like, oh well, I see the problems and both sides bad. I'm in the middle. They're in the middle, and yet for some reason their arguments always boil down to like the same progressive nonsense of like, oh, you're being problematic in this way or whatever. It's like, okay, well, go back to Reddit and get your upvotes because you're not actually saying anything of value. You can label it whatever you want. You can call it homophobic or racist or whatever, but you don't actually have a point. And the thing is they know it's true themselves because these are people that are like, oh, I'm against the woke scolds. Okay, well, how do you think we got there? Pandering to this BS the same way that you're doing right now when somebody speaks directly. Gamergate fought against Anita Sarkeesian just to pick up the mantle of her arguments. It's just a joke. Absolute joke. I think, I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm just tired of interacting with people on social media because they're complete morons. And I don't even say that to pat myself on the back as some genius or something, because I don't think I am. But sometimes when you interact with people, it's like, wow, I'm not nearly as dumb as I thought. It's like you're talking to somebody, but they're talking past you, and they're not even on the same plane of existence. And that's why they just do these stupid little, like, quote quips instead of, you know, addressing something that you've actually said. Here's your Reddit gold, sir. Yeah, it's just... she's just saying it in a mean way, you know? I just don't... I mean, I don't know. I understand the inclination to do what is perceived as being kind and, like, fair and nice and all that. I do. But the people that you're doing it on behalf of don't want to extend that same courtesy to you. In fact, they're using it as manipulation to destroy you. Now, is it everyone? No, of course not. But sitting there and being like, oh, well, not all the time is retarded. I know this. I know it's not all. I'm not stupid. I can tell. But that's not what we're talking about. Do you see me being rude to people that, you know, happen to be different, that are saying agreeable things? No. Technically, I'm not even rude to people that don't approach me in that manner, but they take what I say as an attack, and therefore they, you know, react as though it's good to go off like that. Alright, hold on. Let me... Okay, sack. Not all localizers, yeah. Well, the thing when it comes to localization is like, okay, you can say that not all of them are interested in destroying the work on purpose or whatever. Like, they're not malicious people that want to ruin everything you like. Okay, I guess that's fine. But that's not the issue. The issue is the concept of localization and the way that it's used in the industry. That is the issue. So therefore, everybody in the industry that is partaking in localization is most likely going to follow the way that they were taught it's supposed to work. So it's not necessarily the people, it's the concept. Of course, the people that are like bragging about it on social media and all that stuff, yeah, they're the problem. Or a big part of the problem. And I also, I despise the guys that are like always talking about, it's never about an idea or something. It's always about like internet personality stuff and interdrama. It's like, I don't care about any of these people that you tell me I'm supposed to care about. Let's see. I'm not brainwashed, but I'm going to go ahead and give you every single talking point that has been deemed as acceptable. And I mean, I guess sometimes that can be a hard thing to parse because, say for example, one day, you know, my idea actually became the mainstream. Does that suddenly mean that I was brainwashed because I'm also in favor of the thing that's now mainstream? No, not necessarily. But there's no originality at all. Wait, dancers' clothes. Ooh. I can afford them. Royal. Wait. Or bronze armor. Bronze armor will probably get me the... Not that it matters. Alright, let's get that. Oh, but I don't have a bronze shield. However... Oh, crap. I'm spending all my money. It's like, I support the current thing. Leather shield. I feel like... I don't know. I was tempted to maybe do a long, long-awaited podcast episode about all this, but the stupid part is that nobody who actually is in disagreement will accept an invite to talk. So I'm just gonna be ranting by myself for a while. Not that I'm opposed to that, obviously. I have plenty of episodes that did just that, but it's frustrating that people want to throw in their digs and quips, but they never want to, they never want to face you. And it doesn't even have to be a screaming match. Oh boy, I gotta... I have to buy a ton of these now. No! And then you have to do one by one. Oh, the bane of RPGs. Yeah. It's totally okay for me to quote tweet on my timeline for likes, but If you want to talk to me directly, then you're just trying to get clout. Yeah, you and your 5 followers are gonna give me clout that I'm so desperately looking for. That's me, Mr. Views. I've always been all about the views. And then there's this weird thing where we have to apparently treat Japanese people like babies. And it's like, okay, I completely understand the thing of where, cross-culturally or whatever, you gotta at least try to be a little bit polite, maybe. But this idea that you cannot be at all direct and say what you really need to say because it might offend somebody, it's like, no, I'm not gonna play that stupid game. These are grown-ass adults. I'm not cursing at them, I'm not insulting them, so they can listen to what I have to say. And if they don't like it, they can disagree with it, that's fine. But I'm not gonna do this goo goo gaga, oh, poor little Japanese person, I can't talk to you like a human being because you're a fragile little baby squirrel. It's not happening. That's stupid. And by the way, the people screeching at them on social media are way, way more rude. So if they can't handle me just saying directly like, yeah, if you keep, going down this road, your cultural staples are going to be messed up. I don't know what to tell you. It's either you get a little bit offended and listen to maybe a differing idea, or you act like a little baby, never hear anything different, and get conquered. Those are your options. I mean, for heaven's sake, I just saw a video earlier where a British guy, I'm guessing maybe he's like a newscaster or something, is interviewing a Muslim in the UK, and basically the Muslim is saying like, yeah, if we get enough power, it's in our religion to take over and enforce our religious values on the society. And it's like, these are the people you're simping for freedom of religion for. They don't want freedom for you, and yet here you are, like, opening your legs. Yeah, Queen of England, on your back, open up. Freedom. It's embarrassing. You can't have those types of freedoms with people that don't share those values. There's no live and let live with people who don't want to let you live. Apparently, this is like the hardest pill to swallow for so many people. Like, yeah, okay, you want to think people are decent and like you and, they all want kindness and fairness, but that's just not true. I'm sorry. I'm the prince. Hell yeah. Oh, I wonder if I could get if that's why I should get the royal clothes. Maybe I will. I know it's the rest of my money. And it's not like I even think, tweeting is gonna solve the problems, but at least you get to be honest and say and put the idea out there and maybe spark the seed of the conversation and the ideas. But, you know, there's not much I can do for a foreign country thousands of miles away from here. Hell, it's hard enough doing stuff for your own. Okay, wait, what did I do? Leather suit, scale shield, gotta get rid of these. Yeah, this is kind of so much focus in life where how we should let people live for years, and some people are still trying to go back to 2006 when everybody believed that was the best approach. Yeah, and it's just it's not working because we've shifted so much in just that short amount of time. So even if you want to argue that it was working before, which I think is, you know, contestable in its own way, it's definitely not working now. And maybe it's kind of silly and sounds hypocritical, but you, like I said, you can't have that type of freedom or society with people that aren't affording that to you in return, and just using it as a means of manipulation to control you and get their own way. Okay, so the royal clothes will let me in. Nice. I figured it out. Dragon Quest genius here. Clearly. Okay, wait, so these are the same people, but just a different parallel kind of dimension or something? I don't know. Or is it that they're sleeping, and so they're, like, that's why the king is in the other world, because he's asleep, and it's a dream conception of him or something? It's kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, obviously there were issues with it as heading towards this sort of hedonistic, everybody do what they want as long as it makes you happy type of BS. Is the real word, here's the dream. Okay. So I guess I, for the most part, figured it out. That's kind of interesting. Although, now that I am awake, so to speak, and visible, I feel like it might be a little bit difficult navigating back and forth between the worlds. Unless there's something that makes it a little bit more obvious. Wait, I should have went. Here we go. No! Wait, so what about my sister in the beginning? Is she real? Is there a princess? I think maybe it's slightly conspiratorial, but I feel like the whole, you know, do what you want, do what makes you happy propaganda has been like a way to kind of lull people into complacency because they're so busy indulging in their, you know, in whatever nonsense that culturally they could just kind of be bowled over by anything. Girl is real, but you don't see her at that village until later in the game. Okay. But it's like, you know, you give people their entertainment and their happiness, and see what you can get away with in the meantime while they're not paying attention. Okay, wait, so we're gonna celebrate. Okay, I've wandered around and talked to everybody, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll talk to you again. No, I'm not happy because this is not real to me. What happened to my real life? It was my dream life, though. Dragon Quest VI, where your life is a simulation. Checkmate, theists. Talk to the others. I just did that. Who the hell am I missing? Now, push people to action. Are we talking about the side that is like pushing the propaganda so that people will do it more on their behalf, or are we talking about that they're trying to create like a backlash that allows them to further justify their goal? So like, oh, the alt-right is attacking us kind of scenario. Sort of the scenario that I get when people yell at me, where it's like, oh, you're talking about this problem, that means you're the bad guy here. Instead of the actual problem being the issue. Okay, well, I don't need to go outside. That was not what I needed to do. There's somebody that I'm failing to talk to. Let me save real quick, because you never know what's going to happen with these old consoles. I don't want to lose any time. In the beginning when I was playing this, I had died and lost 3 levels. That was terrible. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. No! I gotta restart. Stupid. I pressed the back out of the menu button instead of the confirm button. And it made the game turn off on me. I don't want to fool them. Wait, this was a well where I fought an enemy in, I think. That was in the other world, though. Oh, right, so there's this issue going on. I don't even know how to get over there. I mean, for example, with the whole ICE thing. Like, obviously, we have people that have been quote unquote called to action and they're killing themselves on behalf of scammers. Soldiers of the cause. Okay, you said that already. And I'm pretty sure I went inside every door. How do I get you to move? I don't know. He's that. I think you've probably seen him before. He's that dude from like Romania or whatever. So I don't even know why he thinks he's informed on, you know, anything regarding like America and stuff outside of the news. But he has these like, he's always typing in these autistic threads. He never really. He's kind of spastic, I feel like, and doesn't really make coherent arguments. And a lot of the time he's had multiple times where the quote-unquote mob will, you know, go after him, and then he cucks out and deletes everything and, oh, sorry, it was my anxiety and OCD or whatever the hell problems he has. And look, I mean, okay, you can have those issues, but, you know, maybe learn to control yourself a little bit. He used to follow me. I guess he hasn't followed me in a couple months. I don't know why. I never unfollowed him because I don't care. I don't have to agree with with everything somebody posts. But I guess I posted too many meanie things. He's also one of the people that got mad at me when I made the NRPG joke a while ago. But he refollowed me somewhere in that time frame, and then there was one time where he DM'd me and was like, "You were right, I cucked out." I forgot what the topic was, but I guess that didn't last. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, he talks the stuff and then he walks it back, or just deletes it and doesn't acknowledge it anymore. Maybe there's a slight bit of resentment because, you know, he doesn't have the spine to stand by his own convictions. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to, like, armchair psychologize these people, but it's obnoxious when it can't just be like, okay, well, you disagree with that. That's fine. You don't have to. But to just do the whole Reddit thing of like, oh, you're epically trying to red pill the Japanese. It's like, where? Where did that happen? First of all, this was a post on my own timeline just regarding a situation where people were crapping on the author because she had guidelines for saying like, oh, please don't trace my art and like pass it off as your own. Yeah, that's real unreasonable. And then all the usual suspects attack her, but you can't say that because then you're the problem. Which, by the way, they're still pushing the thing of like, oh, she's non-binary, which isn't true. I feel like an idiot walking back and forth like this. I need to figure out. Alright, I'm gonna look real quick on that thing and see if I'm missing something here. Oh boy. Like, I didn't have anything against the guy, but if he's gonna be a dumbass, well, okay. I mean, I'm still not gonna have a grudge, but I just don't understand this this line of attack. Wait, where was the Dragon Quest thing that I was following? There was definitely... Maybe it wasn't Mike's RPG Center. I thought it was. Colonialism. No, see, it won't be NRPG enough. That'll be the real problem. I mean, first of all, that was one of the dumbest sort of quote-unquote, I guess, dad jokes would be perhaps the term. Oh, okay, it was RPG Classics. My mistake, I think. No, maybe this wasn't it either. Huh. Well, that's alright. It looks like it's usable anyway. Okay, royal clothes. Wait, there's a poisoned knife? Where the hell's that at? Okay, General Tom. Talk to everyone in the castle and then talk to the guard that's blocking the stairs. I talked to everybody in the castle. I must be missing something. Because it says talk to everybody in the castle, and then it shows that he'll move. So who the hell am I not talking to? I'll make another go of it. Yeah, it's a very old school looking website. I think that's the one. But this isn't the one that I was looking at last time. It's very similar in appearance, but it had just plain black background with the screenshots. So I'm not sure what page it was. But I'm already doing what I'm supposed to be doing according to this, and yet it did not work. I don't know who I missed. Got this person already. Maybe the person in the jail? Although I'm pretty sure I talked to them too. Yeah, I thought it was Mike's. But I didn't see the page. Hello? I guess my thing when it comes to this online stuff is it always has to be so over the top. Like, how come somebody can't just disagree with the post but not make a big spectacle? Tons of people post a bunch of crap that I think is dumb. I don't... Hit person. Is this the only guy that I missed? Could that be him? Does the cat count? I talked to the two soldiers. I'm almost positive I did. Talked to the book reading old man because he was talking about finding one to awaken the king. And talked to this old dude. Already talked to him. There's not that many people. I talk to that soldier outside already. That's how I got in. This is the guy with the... Okay, wait, no, I'm back here. That had to be everybody. Oh, there we go. No. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Maybe I missed the prisoner. Can hear snoring. It's the mirror of Ra. I know this. I am the chosen one after all. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I did a bad thing, I think. Was I supposed to guess correctly? Or were all the names wrong? Or was it like a trick question? I don't know. Oh, none of them are right? Okay. Yeah. The mirror that turns female dogs into just females. Oh, hey, hey. No need to do that. You don't have to get physical there. We could destroy you. We have the power, okay? So... let's go, I guess. Wait, can I look at the map? There we go. Do I have to find a new town to go to? I hate trick questions. Death slaves? Uh-oh. Okay, that's a big problem there. It's gotta be censored. I don't think I want to go into any towers. No. Alright, wait. Let's keep wandering. going the wrong way. That's okay. Heal, antidote, upper, surround. I think we'll just go with regular attacks. I don't think they're gonna let me through, right? Damn this oppressive government. It's ruled by literally Hitler. Oh, those are some big sheep. You can come in, but you can't leave. Yeah. They're the opposite of ice. Not 3 red slimes and 3 red slimes. Forced immigration response enforcement. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I guess this is probably the way I'm supposed to go. Learned outside. All right, no more having to walk out of the dungeons. Southeast across the water is the town Amoru. How about Amoru? Amoru. Wait, what do we have here? Cast that spell on resonators. I said touch grass, even though that's not what I said. Yeah, when the slime bites your thigh. And the poison makes you die. That's Amoru. Can't let you in right now. What is this? No entry into the church? Okay, I should actually save though. I guess this will be my stopping point. I will try not to make it be another month before I stream again, but I don't want to give any promises because you know how that goes.